Welcome back to another Pokemon Market Monday, home of the OG weekly market updates, where every Monday morning we go through last week's sales of sealed Pokemon products and Pokemon cards that are currently going up in price. And we do also cover the big Pokemon news that cards are set to get revealed. And we do have to give a quick thanks to our video sponsor real quick, and that is Collectr. This app is the best of the best when it comes to tracking your collection. No other app even compares. I have tried every single one of them. They also do more giveaways than anyone in this entire hobby. And they actually just flew me out to Florida to make a video with Noah Lyles, the world's fastest man. So definitely check that video out. I just posted it on my YouTube. And then, of course, if you're going to grade through PSA, click my link in the description, use the code BEARD25, and you'll get $25 off your first submission. And if you want to try tag, click my link in the description, use code BEARD10, and you'll get 10% off your first submission. And we do have to announce the winner for the big Mega Charizard X UPC. The winner is at Corey Matthew. So just shoot me an email or hit me up on Instagram. I'll get those boxes sent out to you. And I will be vending at the Indiana State Fairgrounds at Collectors Palooza this weekend, April 17th through the 19th. Honestly, the most amount of PokeTubers that I've seen at a show besides Card Party, so definitely check it out. But alright, let's get to it. We got celebrations. Not a ton of movement, except the UPC is finally over $1,000. Last sold now, $1,100, $1,100, $1,200, $1,100, $1,050, $1,022, another $1,100. It's been at $900 for quite a while. And we'll check the regular ETB, kind of leveling out. Last sold $337, $350, $330, $335, and $302. And the Pokemon Center ETB market price $520, still climbing. Last sold $593, $500 with the tear, $540, $595, $550, $575. And the Celebrations Collector Chest market price $161. The Zacian Level X box $108. The Dragapult Prime box $63. The Celebrations Prime box is $247. I wanted to check the figure collection. With the big giant Pikachu was at $190. Now that's sold $260, $299, $259, $272. Just be careful, this box is big, it gets dented really easily. Next we have Prismatic Evolutions. Regular ETB is starting to climb back up in price just a little bit. Was at $209, dropped down to $162. Now that's sold $175, $176, $170. Every time we get a reprint now, it drops the price for maybe a week. 2 weeks tops, and then it goes right back up in price, which is kind of crazy. And we have the SPC doing the same thing, was at $320. Now that's sold $350, $370, $349, $345. And got to check that Pokemon Center ETB. Graph is all messed up. Kind of leveling out. Last sold $530, $563, $545, and $570. Anything else for Prismatic? Surprise box, market price $55. The accessory pouch, market price $67. The poster collection, market price $34. Still pretty cheap. And the booster bundle, market price $78. Next, we have Evolving Skies. Not a ton of movement since last week. ETBs are around the same. We got sales, around $500. Check the booster box, see if we got any crazy ones. Last sold $27.45, $26.93, $27.50. So Evolving Skies is up like $100. And what else do we have here? Looking for the Umbreon 3-pack blister, market price $201. And the Mewtwo V Union Special Collection market price is $145. With the Sleep Booster market price at $52. Next, Crown, Zenith. Got to check that regular ETB. Leveling out, last sold $300, $318. A bunch at $318, wow. And Pokemon Center ETB, market price $495. Last sold $550, $568, $595, $500. Now a $500 ETB. And we got the Galarian Moltres tin, right around $120. And booster bundle, market price right around $180. And we might as well check the Sea and Sky, see if we got any crazy sales for this one. $320, $320, $283, $300, $299. Next, we have Destined Rivals. Checking the booster box, it's going up in price again. Last sold $585, $590, $594, $620, $610, $596. About a $600 booster box. The booster bundle is up a couple dollars, market price $65. And the regular ETB was at $225. Now it's sold $225, $205, $220, so down a couple dollars, nothing crazy. And the Pokemon Center ETB, almost the same price as the booster box. Last sold $547, $535, $550. Literally about a $50 difference, and this box was $100 cheaper. And we got 151. I did not put that in order at all. I actually recorded this video earlier, but I forgot to press record. And then I have so many pages open that I deleted a bunch of pages. So I had to get the pages back. So it's just a big old mess. And as you guys can tell, I am not at home. I am at Trading Card Con in Denver, Colorado. Super, super good show. But alright, 151. Market price $186. Anything close to 200, all at about 185. And we got the 151 ETB. Last sold 660, 645, 658. And we go back a couple days, it was $610, so up $50 in just a few days. And the UPC, last sold for this one, 1,031, 1,030, 1,027. So we finally have $1,000 151 UPC. Mini tin display market price $467. We got the Zapdos box $115. The 151 binder collection market price $211. And the Pokemon Center ETB completely leveled out at about $1,300 to $1,400. Alright, let's get into it. We got the Brilliant Stars booster box. Was at $560, now that's sold $590, $597, $600, $610. And the Phantasmal Flames booster box. Last sold $416, $390, $435, $399. This is the box that so many PokeTubers said was going to be dirt cheap because it's so small. Next, we have the Fusion Strike Pokemon Center ETB. Was at $340. Now last sold $499, $500, $455, $475. Next, we have the Obsidian Flames regular ETB. Was at $160. Now last sold $255, $250, $253, and $243. Next, we have the Lost Origin regular ETB. Was at $145. Now last sold $180, $180, $186, $188, $160. Next, we have the Paldean Fates regular ETB. Was at $280. We got sales now at $429. What? $427, $420, $410. Man, that box is getting expensive. Next, we have the Ascended Heroes regular ETB. Was at $161, dropped down to $103. Now last sold $147, $149. Next, we have the Pokemon Center Ascended Heroes ETB. Was at $249. Now last sold $420, $440, $443, $450, $475. Next, we have the Phantasmal Flames Pokemon Center ETB. Was at $179. We got sales now at $310, $307, $295, $315. And the Paldean Fates Pokemon Center ETB was at $380. We got sales now at $619, $550, $610, $575. Next, we have the Surging Sparks Pokemon Center ETB. Was at $195. Now last sold $290, $299, $287. It's good to see. Next, we have the Mega Evolution Pokemon Center ETB, the Lucario one. Totally called this. I was saying pick these up at $160 to about $185. Was at $165. Now that's sold $259, $248, $239. And we have the Gardevoir one, a little bit cheaper. Last sold $218, $205, $220. Still not bad. Next we have the Pokemon Go Pokemon Center ETB. Was at $147. Now that's sold $279, $269, $280, $222. Those are some crazy sales, those last 5 sales. And we're getting a sale every few days for this box. Next, we have the Ascended Heroes Mini Tin Display. Was at $219. Now that's sold $242, $250, $241, $200. Next, we have the Greninja EX Special Illustration Collection. Was at $123. Now last sold $140, $159, $139, $135. And we have the End Zekrom promo. Was at $6. Now last sold $8.50, $9. So we got 11 of them at $10.28. Next, we have the Team Rockets Moltres. This is the Destined Rivals promo. Was at $52. Now it's sold $67, $70, $64. And we got a couple more promos. We got the Batman Mewtwo, as people are calling it. This was at $31. Now we got sales at $49, $50, $50, $47, $53. And the Victini promo, love this thing, was at $7. Now we got sales at $14, $15, $50, and $16.50. Here we have the End Zekrom Pokemon Center promo. Just went wild. Was at $50. Now that's sold $106, $110, $98. And we have the Tyrant Pokemon Center promo. Bouncing back a little bit. Was down at $38. We got sales now at $50, $53, and $55. And we have the Magneton Pokemon Center promo. A ton of them are going up. Was at $45. Now that's sold $61, $65, and $72. Alright, next we have the Scizor Illustration Rare. Was at $9. Now last sold $15, $14, $12, and $16. And we have the Gloom. Was at $11. Now last sold $22, $21, $27, and $20. And the Machoke, still going up in price from $151. Was at $12. Now we got sales at $24, $20, $24, and $29. Next, we have the Misty's Lapras. This was a $20 card. We got sales now at $33, $30, $54, $26. Honestly, I could see this being a $50 illustration rare. It is from Destined Rivals. It's Misty's Lapras. It's got everything going for it. Slowpoke is next. We were at 22. Now it's sold 30, 34, and 35. And we have the Team Rocket's Meowth. I think the Lapras is much better than the Meowth, in my opinion. This was at $18. Now less sold 34, 33, and 27. Next, we have the Cleffa from Obsidian Flames. Was at $16. Now we got sales at 44, 45, and 40. And we got the Ralts from Scarlet Violet base set. This card's going crazy. This was a $28 card. Now less sold 41, 43, 42, and 45. And we got the Ninetales finally getting some love. Was at 21. Now less sold 48, 49, 44, and 45. Next, we got the Sprigatito. This is at $26. Now less sold 49, 50, and 45. Next, we have the Dusclops illustration rare from Shrouded. Was at 24. Now less sold 45, 46, and 50. And we got the Chansey. Was at $26. Now less sold 48, 45, 65, and 52. Next, we have the Curlia. Was at $29. Now less sold 45, 47, 53, and 62. Next, we have the Drowsy. Was at $30. We got sales now at 60, 63, 55. Next, the Eevee from Twilight Masquerade was at $57. Now last sold 85, 97, 95. And we got the Raichu from Paldea Evolved going super crazy. Was at 53. Now last sold 97, 125, 95. PSA 9 at 105. And the Ghastly was at $56. Now last sold 98, 100, 96. And the Bulbasaur from Stellar Crown still doing pretty good. Last sold for this now 102, 103, 99. One low one at 60. Could be Japanese or something. Next, we have the Squirtle from Stellar Crown. Was at 72. Now last sold 100, 108, 105, 110. Ton of sales at 49, but that is not correct. Next, we have the Rayquaza Amazing Rare. Was at $12. Now last sold 17, 17, 18, 19. And we have the Radiant Charizard from Pokemon Go. Was at $14. Now last sold 22, 21, 30, 18. And we got some baby shinies. The Ditto is going crazy. Was at 19. Now last sold 34, 48, 41, 35, 46. And the Mimikyu baby shiny was at 19 also. Now last sold 50, 37, 36, 32. One random high set, $150. And the baby shiny Snorlax was at 25 bucks. Now last sold 90, 74, 69, 65, and 45. This card just keeps getting more and more expensive. And same thing with the Pikachu. This was at 30 bucks. Now last sold 60, 77, and a random high one at $199. Next, we have the Mega Dragonite EX. This is the Mega Attack Rare from Ascended Heroes. Was at $44. Now last sold 55, 56, and 50. And the Gengar, the Mega Gengar, was at $51 for the attack rare. Now last sold 90, 86, 87. And we got some Trainer Gallery cards. The Vaporeon's going up. Was at 12. Now last sold 19, 22, 20. Every Trainer Gallery card is up a couple dollars, at least. Next, we have the Mew VMAX. These are the black and gold Trainer Gallery cards. This is at 19. Now last sold 29, 10, 24, 26, 41. And we have the Charizard Trainer Gallery from Lost Origin. This is the one where they're hanging out and he's about to scratch his neck. Was at 18 bucks. Now last sold 29, 39, 35, and 30. And the Pikachu V Trainer Gallery is going wild with red in the background, which I just bought a life-size statue of Red at the show that I'm at. It's so sick. This was at $65. Now last sold 99, 102, 100, 100. And we have the Pikachu VMAX, also with red, was at 74. Now last sold 110, 95, 93, and 115. And we have Galarian Gallery cards because they're all going crazy now. Just look at the Suicune. Market price $61. You think I'd be excited about that, but I'd never sell my Suicunes anyways, and now it's just more expensive for me to buy them. But yeah, check this out. Mewtwo V-Star, market price $258. Market price for the Giratina, $233. Arceus, $143. The Dialga, $117. Palkia, right around $100. Leafeon, $75. Darkrai now, $75. The Sleepy Mew, $70. Suicune V in the $60s. Entei V in the $60s. Glaceon V-Star, market price $59. Deoxys VMAX, market price $58. The Pikachu, non-textured one with the leaf, market price $49. We got the Raikou V at $45. So yeah, no joke, every single card is just up, honestly, like $5 to $10. It's kind of wild. Next, we got some SIRs. We got the Hops Ashian, was at $28. Now last sold $38, $35, and $37. Next, we have the Altaria, still one of the most beautiful SIRs we've ever gotten. Was at $38 also. Now last sold $50, $47, and $49. Next, we have the Mega Emboar, bouncing back a little bit, was at $52. Now last sold $62, $65, and $70. Next, the Morty's Conviction just keeps going up, was at $40. Now last sold $82, $81, and $80. Next, we have the Mega Starmie SIR. Just seen this in person. I think it looks pretty nice. Got down to $75. Now last sold $85, $86, and $88. And the Meowth from Perfect Order, kind of doing the same thing. This was at $140. Now last sold $168, $170, $173. And we got the Stevens Metagross from Ascended finally getting some love, was at $80. Now last sold $87, $107, $89, $115. Just feel like with Steven and the Metagross, that's a very solid combo. And the Parent just cannot be stopped, was at $92. Now last sold $185, $192, $190, $170. Wow. And we have the Cynthia's Garchomp, almost the same price as that Parent card, was at $200. Now last sold $200, $225, $234, $225, $228, and $210. Next, we have the Greninja EX from Twilight, was at $270. Now last sold $335, $280, $343. One random high one at $450. And we got the Pikachu from Ascended, was at $320. Now last sold $425, $420. Another one at $420, $390. And the Team Rocket's Mewtwo. I don't know if you guys remember, but I told everybody that this was actually a pretty solid pickup at around $260 or $270 when it got down to. And now last sold $450, $333, $335, $375, $380. Another one down there at $430. Next, we have the Sylveon from Prismatic. Every single evolution from Prismatic is going up in price. This was at $297. Now last sold $430, $385, $375, and 5 of them at $460. Next, we have the Mew EX from Paldean, was at $461. Now last sold $800, $785, $995, $825, $715. And last on the list, we have the Umbreon EX from Prismatic. This is at $940. Now last sold $1440, $1500, a ton at $1440, a couple more at $1500. We got a lightly played at $1350, and we do have a PSA 10 at $4750, which is just so expensive for a modern card. That was today's Pokemon Market Monday. If you guys like this content and want to stay ahead of the market, please make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a like and comment. If you guys want to support more, check out my Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube membership, all that. You guys know what to do. You guys are the best. But I want you guys to have a great day, and if you guys could do me a massive, massive favor, and please go watch that Noah Lyles video, leave a like, comment, share it, give it hype points. It would really, really mean a ton. Click this video here. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.